I get it. If you're like most people, you really hate to be in front of the camera. Believe it or not, I'm not a huge fan either. But I've learned how to make the best of it. And your next job could depend on how well you handle it too. More and more first interviews are being done through video conferencing. With platforms like Zoom and Skype readily available, it's easy to get people together no matter where they're located. Here's a few tips that will make your interview a success. First, check your tech. Try out the programs and your internet connection before the day of the interview. Have a friend or spouse call you up and make sure you know how to operate the system. Check your audio settings and make sure your camera's working. Make sure you have a backup plan. Install the app on your phone just in case the laptop dies the morning of your interview. Make sure the interviewer has your phone number in case they have issues on their side and need to contact you. Second, plan your environment. You need to be in a quiet, well-lit area for the interview. Make sure there's not a lot of clutter around you. Don't set up where a window will be right behind you. The interviewer will probably not be able to see your face. 3, dress for an interview. You may be tempted to do the interview in your pajamas. Don't. First, if for some reason something goes wrong with your camera and the view changes, the interviewer will get to see you in a way that is not professional. You'll lose a lot of credibility. Secondly, dressing the part makes you act the part. You'll come across more confident and self-assured. 4, don't slouch. Make sure you sit up straight and make eye contact during the interview. If you have a hard time figuring out where to look, try this tip. Take a small sticky note and draw a smiley face on it. Place it right below your camera on the computer. Not only will that give you a place to look, the smiley face will remind you to smile during the interview. 5, keep your notes hidden. You may be tempted to have a lot of notes in front of you. Don't. Keep a copy of your resume and a small list of important details. Make sure you have them where you don't need to look down to find them. And 6, it's still all about the first impression. Focus on what the interview is asking. Speak clearly. Prepare your answers ahead of time. And do your research on the company. For more interview tips and information on building your career brand, visit www.shellyphillips.com.